Well, ever since James Gunn took over the DC Universe, many people have been wondering what kind of influence he's had on current productions. And now Blue Beetle director Angel Manuel Soto has chimed in and given us some clear details on the exact level of involvement of the new bosses. Let's break it down. Well, I'm not the only one who's pretty excited for Blue Beetle, and since James Gunn took over and created the new DC studios, many of us have been wondering where he fits in. Now, James Gunn recently, and sometimes confusingly, has stated that Jaime Reyes will indeed be the first DCU character, while Superman Legacy will effectively be the first DCU movie. Now, he hasn't clarified any further, but fans have taken this to mean that the Blue Beetle movie won't necessarily be canon, but this version of Jaime Reyes will stay on and likely move forward in the new DCU. This might be why Gunn and Safran were pretty happy not to be too deeply involved in the journey of the Blue Beetle on the big screen and allow that story to unfold as it was originally conceived. Now, the director of the project, Angel Manuel Soto, has revealed that there was not much input from the studio heads during a recent interview with Total Film. In that interview, he said, "The studio always generally has their hands on it. As far as the essence of the story, James and Peter liked what we were doing and they respected the vision and what we were trying to do with the film. They really did appreciate the fresh take, the nostalgia factor of how we start the film by taking the audience to see the family and fall in love with them for a prologue of sorts." Now, I have to say, I kind of like this news because, quite honestly, sometimes brass, even James Gunn being that brass, meddling with a project can completely break a vision. Now, it appears that the vision for this character from day one has pretty much been very clear for the cast and crew. And based on the trailers and what Soto had to say in this quote, it feels like they have totally encompassed that. It's pretty clear to me his family is going to be a huge part of this film, and the idea that we become very close with these characters early on in the film really does feed that line of thinking, and I do think this will be what separates the Blue Beetle from many other superhero franchises. Now, so far the first reactions to the film have been pretty good, and the initial round of reviews, well, I like what I see. The embargo is just about to lift at the time of this recording, so I'm curious to see what many people think of the upcoming film, and I am hoping the film itself is an absolute huge success. How the Blue Beetle survives in the DCU? Well, we're gonna have to wait and see.